I met my wife while I was still squatting with four guys. I met my wife while I was still trying to struggle. There was no money. So it wasn't all about the money. Obi Kubana said, not really me. Obi Kubana said that. Obi Yebu said that. And anytime Obi Kubana comes out to make that statement, he has a way of inspiring the Nigerian male folks. He has a way of inspiring the husband industry. He has a way of inspiring every male in Nigeria. And they'll start sharing and resharing on how they hear. So, but then I think the message is not quite gotten, I don't think men are actually getting the proper message there. I don't really think that we are getting the proper message, because if you are getting the proper message, the perspective we're actually sharing it with, we won't be sharing it like that. It wouldn't be in that sense, because the context of what Obi said and what the wife confirmed is totally in contrast. What Obi said by him not having money and the wife was able to be with him at that time and squatting with friends as big as four. It's enough for any girl of this current era to just run, this one not get dream more. But then, what kept Lucy able to be Kubana's wife? That is the question. What kept her? Is it just his molo? What exactly had been at the height? Imagine how Obi was then. In fact, I even saw one of his pictures was looking like one baby vomit like that. Lucy, the wife, is a treasure. The reason why she's a treasure to be guided is that she saw what many ladies wouldn't see. What is that? Dreams. If you ask her if she ever saw this day coming, she no go doubt them. She saw it coming. She can't just be there. That lady has been investing patience. So whatever she's getting today, she deserves more. See, not every girl can see that thing. You see that thing? Every woman is by nature a manager, but not every woman knows how to manage a man. Not even themselves. But by nature, they are good managers. Haven't you asked yourself the reason why Burna Boy is being managed by the mom and the sisters? Wizkid managed by the wife, and so many others. But not every lady has actually developed that sense of awareness that whenever they enter a man's life, they know if they're with a gold, a diamond in the rough, or just plain local sand. Because why patience is important in relationships and in marriages, it is also important to know if the person deserves or worth going through that process for. Obi Kubana's wife saw dreams, saw an ambitious young man, saw the tomorrow. She studied the pattern. Na big code that be that. She studied the pattern and said, it is always good to have data. Look beyond all the noise and pay attention. Most of the times, if you pay attention, you don't need to ask anybody. You can tell if you're in the right relationship or not. You don't need anybody to tell you. You don't need it. But most of the times we are always distracted. Pay attention and you can tell yourself if you're in the right relationship or not. She saw dreams, she saw an ambitious young man, she saw a greater tomorrow where so many young girls as at then would see a broke man squatting with four guys. No, be everybody get that patience. And don't even try to say that then is totally different from now. No. We still had people who were dumping men then. We still also had men who were doing a whole lot of things with women, breaking their hearts. All this heartbreak thing and, nothing came new. All these things, they exist. The only thing that added was just pattern. Hook up. The names, they were just, changing names. Modifications. And you see this kind of couple, why they are definitely having their normal random challenges at home. They never ever break up. They won't, because they started somewhere. Their values are aligned in the first place, because many people are in so many relationships and marriages that their values never aligned. But yet you people enter that relationship. Why? Now my podcast will be launched where I'll be inviting intended couples, people who are about to get married and, who might have even gone for their pre-wedding photo shoot and all that. I'll be interviewing them, having sections with them to find the red flags, because a lot of red flags are in so many relationships. Many people do not find out these days. So I'll be discussing these things and finding the red flags. If the red flags is much, it's up to them to discuss it and work on themselves. But if the red flags are actually that unbearable, what is the point of getting married in the first place? It's actually telling doom. But then if you want to go on, I had no day. So it will be launched very soon. That's by the way. So about Lucy Yebu, everything that the husband is doing for her today, if you see that kind of thing, if you see that picture, don't see it as a pepper them thing, just smile, flow with the moment, don't even tap from that grace. Don't do that tapping. Just enjoy with them at that moment and waka pass. That lady deserves it and more. So many people get that eye. So many girls don't blind their eyes with material things. Every woman have that gift. Every principled woman who knows what she wants for herself can see a man and tell a man's future. That is the reason why you should be very intentional about the people that come into your life. Be it a man, be it a woman. A woman can dump you immediately because of no other reason but you don't have this guy, no get, never plan, never even start. Women are managers. It's a thing of default. If a woman wants to manage you, that is the reason I'll keep saying it. Get you a woman that loves you more. As a man, get you a woman that loves you more. If you get you a woman that loves you more, everything is added up to you. You as a man, you don't know how to love. You are just an utobo. What you are there to do is just to protect and provide. That is your duty. Women are managers. You see this thing they say about marry, go and marry, women bring favors. Forget that nonsense. See what women do. Even when women are managing, you will not know. When a man who spends a lot gets married to a good manager, whether the man likes it or not, somehow, the man is actually cutting down on too many things without knowing. Influenced by that very wife, influenced by that very manager. The man lacked all this while. He had no good friends until the lady came into his life to manage that very resources the way it's supposed to be. If you're a man, say you know that this is the truth. See, women, everybody have favor naturally and grace. But you see that thing of women have favor different. See, the favor is in their managerial spirit. Get you a wife that loves you. Get you a woman that loves you. And that managerial spirit is still fire in her. You will excel beyond the noise, beyond the doubts of too many people. You will excel. That is exactly what happened between Obi Kubana and Luciyebu. The lady saw the ambition. The lady saw the dreams. The lady could tell that, no, if I have the patience, no, I would definitely enjoy at last. She had the patience to wait for a man with dreams, not just having patience to wait for just a random person. Be patient enough to wait for somebody with something, with a picture. You can't be suffering. Patience is somehow like suffering, no? Are you getting it? So you can't possibly suffer through that patience, master the discipline to just settle for nothing. No. If you're a man listening to me, ask yourself, I'm always for truth. You can tell that I'm not supporting any gender here. I'm only telling you how it's going to be okay and better for you and your life. Right? If you're a man here, listen to me, and you've been dumped by more than 5 women. By more than 5 women. And you know that these women that dumped you mean well for you. They're principled. Ask yourself something, call yourself. You don't need any other person to be part of that meeting. You, yourself, your conscience and your spirit, your essence. Call yourself to order. You could tell yourself the truth, definitely. Something is wrong somewhere. Maybe the picture you are creating is not big enough to handle their own dreams. Because their dreams somehow too centers on managing you. You need to provide the resources. They are multiplying. Once they entered your life, they are multiplying by every means. Children, more expenses for you. If a woman sees that from an essence, from a place of essence, that you can't take care of these things, what is the point of staying with you? What is the point of having that patience? So I give it to this lady and to many other ladies that have that patience to be with a man with dream. And you, the man, try get dream. Make person wait for you. I made that wait not go be in vain.